Recording going. 1, 2, 3. It is recording. And hello and welcome everybody. We are just gonna pretty much do some dailies, have a good little time with it. Yep, we'll just do some gems, and then there's a few other things as well, but yeah, just going to do some dailies here, and then I probably will also switch it to the Star Wars game, do the dailies there that I need to do. Okay, any good yellow? Wow, nothing. Despite all that, still somehow nothing. Let's blow up the board. Blowing up the board is always good. But yeah, we're just gonna have a nice, relaxed game today. That is the idea. Mainly, it's like, okay, I want to get some dailies done. I want to stream them. And then also I wanted to avoid working on editing, because I need to get it done. It's just a case of like I don't want to sit down and actively do it, so I'm putting something up to do before that. Yeah, I think I'll try and get the editing for the Fallout 3 episodes finally done. Like, quality's gonna be moderately low at this point. It'll just be like, okay, yeah. And it's been like a year or so since I've recorded those at this point. All because it's a combination of just like, oh, it stopped capturing, so I couldn't capture anymore. But at the same time, it's like I want to try and at least finish it, get the video edited and just saved. And that way I don't have to worry about like, oh, I've done 95% of the editing. Let me just not do... Let me just not get around to doing, the last little bit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I get the last little bit done. But I was like, I don't want to deal with that right now. So instead, I'm just going to do a few dailies. And then probably once I'm done with said dailies, I will get off. And then I will... I will get off then, and then... No, dang it. How to deal with things not moving properly. Bunch of down there. Because the downside of the in-player thing is that it sometimes is a little jumpy. Okay, let's do the dungeon. Also, it's finally Qatar, which theoretically gives me a good chance to get some of the super necromancy units, except for not this time. It's like, dang it. Okay, Mungo. Oh, dang it. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, we at least got the yeah, let's just pull up the giant team. Giant team never fails to do amazing for me. What do you do? Nah, you don't really do anything when you punch. And there goes my giant, so we retreat. That's why I hate the death trap. It's like, oh, okay, I just have a solid chance of it just, like, being screwed. However, it's still more manageable than the freeze trap, because then it's like, okay, I don't get any bonus turns for the rest of for the entire thing, basically. And those are just truly like, oh, I guess I just won't do it this week or this day. Oh, at the same time, funny enough. That was turn 2. So that was just the pure 10% chance. Oh, yeah. So who's, okay, it was like, who summons the Bone Storm right off the bat? And I had a good hand going with the first one. Okay, she's less important. Still annoying, but less important. Okay, Bone Storm coming in clutch. Guess we'll do... Can we do blue? Yes, we can. And... yeah, the good combos. Let's grab that yellow at the very least. Okay, that works. We probably can do something with green. And... probably good... oh, okay, maybe not yellow. That works. Not any better on yellow. Actually, we're slightly better because now we have other chances. But brown... yeah, let's just do brown just to play it safe. Okay, ta-da! They can't kill us by death mark if they never get if I never have to have another turn. That's legitimately why I have these teams, is because there are some enemies, actually not some, just most enemy teams at this point of this game. You just gotta like infinite turn it or just have scaling out the wazoo. And this has both. Ugh. My nose is still stuffed up to high heavens. Wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not at all. He consistently likes to do that. At the very least, my cough has been getting better. That's largely due to the fact that I've been taking my inhalers, as I actually should be doing. It's almost like I should be doing that. Is what it is. I tend to make plenty of mistakes. Like thinking, yes, I'm not having any major issues breathing. I don't need to take my inhalers. Wrong. Even if I'm not having any breathing issues, I still need to take them. Yeah, okay, it's gone. Let's freeze. Okay, I guess not freeze anymore. And yellow seems good. Yellow does. Okay, and a few more diamonds from... I need to make a fun little chart of where what all I can use diamonds for. This will be annoying to try and punch through. Because of that carrot skin. Like no skulls on the board. But that's also a lot of purple, so hard to get. Ooh, yellow. Yellow will work. Wonderful. Also, at some point, I should be able to readjust how my mic is, and might actually be able to have it above me, and hopefully there will be less sounds of clicking and clacking from the keyboard and mouse. That is an idea. We'll see how reality is. Okay, what do we have to work? Pretty much just purple. There's a lot of purple. Ooh. Okay. So close with brown, but there's just no good positions. Okay, that at least cleared the board a bit. Too many yellows. Okay, just take all those out. Still too many yellows. Dang. Like any of the colors that I could actually work with, it's just like a few too many to play it safe. Okay, let's just do that again. These things, and we can do that. Yeah, let's shuffle the board. Hey, look, red. I had a feeling red was gonna do me quite well after. I was like, red's right enough. Right the right number. Okay, do yellow, theoretically, red, technically, purple surprisingly a lot on the field. Okay, what about green? No. Okay, so do we do yellow or do we do red? I say we do red. Ooh, that still worked out. And I never liked mimics. A dangerous thing. Okay, give you more attack. Got enough blue. Just needed a bunch of ones. Okay, good. It's nice. I actually got all those done. I usually skip them. Adventures done. Bum 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 bum. Let us do a bit of a dive. Right, I don't need to quality it up. I do want explosion. Requires 100. Okay. 92. I had to do that like 3 more times. Maybe it's some. Like I want the explosions, but I don't want them that bad. Okay, gonna do deep delve. It's like, where's the treasure? Also, same team because I love this team. It works just so quickly. Not as quickly as my campaign one, but it's close enough. Just drop that. Perfect. I definitely meant to do that. It's fully planned. guess I'll just punch. And okay. Yellow there. And purple. A little bit too much purple. Just punch. A double. And it just really is nothing on the board to work with. Alright. Slap that there. Just really nothing to work with. I could do that. Board is just like, no, let's not make this any. Oh, dang it, I only did it once. Oh, red potentially, but there's also a lot of red. Yellow, there's not much yellow on the board right now. And just punch. Good, good, good. Let's go for the treasure. Let's get the bonuses. Only I had the mana, but I don't, so I gotta punch. No good matches. Also, just like pretty much no matches in general. Guess yeah, I'll just have to punch that. Yeah, it worked out at least. And yellows too many, browns too many. Dang. Actually, no, I could probably pull off yellow. You know what? That worked out technically better than it would have if it was just a solid one. So I call that at least how did I win this? Oh, I also just realized there's the curse gnome. I don't actually know what you drop. What do you... But at the very least, it's not a horde mimic, and I'm happy with that. Any good combos? I could do yellow again, but there's a slim chance that it fails, so let's just jumble the board. Purple would work. Let's see if we open the board up some more. Green is perfect. Yeah. And that should be enough to get perfect. What did we get? Oh, I think we get Cursed Ruins. Yeah, we get Cursed Ruins. I really need to figure out all of the different things that I can get with different currencies. Just like a nice spreadsheet. I love making spreadsheets, but also, oh, some of them can be very time consuming. I will say that is one thing I was wanting for a little bit, to make a spreadsheet of all the different characters, and I was gonna do it like kingdom by kingdom based off what week it was. I started doing Qatar this week because this week was Qatar, and I got through the names and I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, if it was the case where it was more than 8 per screen, I could do it a little bit quicker, but since it's not, it's just like, ah, dang it, I don't want to have to deal with scrolling, and it was a whole bunch of very minor things that I was just like, nah, not gonna do it, so I didn't. It's green. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. What's that feel like? It's like music could go up, sound volume can go down. Any good matches? There's probably some purple would be good. Won't get as much mana, but Can't touch there. You're just taunting me with that. Actually, no, you'll be fine. Ah, you toyed with me. You gave it to you taunted it, and then you took it away. Round should be safe. I literally like any combination pretty much. And blue's not good stuff. Yeah. Shuffle the board. Aww. Okay. Blue's too technically not good. Let's just do green. I was like, wait a second, I'll just kill it no matter what, so it doesn't matter what I choose. Okay, I think I can probably turn it down a little bit. It's hard to get a good balance. Like, where it's not too loud, but not too quiet. Partly just due to the... Now it's not even picking up at all. Yeah. Maybe, actually, quite literally what I should probably do is figure out a playlist just to have going in the background for these kind of streams. So that way, like, I know it's like, okay, this will play at this level, it should be good. Actually, I'm just gonna write that down, because that is something I probably should work on afterwards as well. Okay, that is written down. And that is something I can work on in a while. Because let's be honest, I'm probably not going to get around to it for a long time. I am notoriously terrible when it comes to doing anything. Any good combos? Absolutely none. Absolutely terrible. Hey, look, a lot of scopes. There's also a lot of red. That, like, now it's picked up where it's decently loud. And then it's like really quiet. Yeah. At the very least, I do seem to be... mic volume is at a good point. Quality, who knows? It sounded alright to me, but there's a reason I have a pinned message on the Twitch chat that says, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to audio. Yeah. It effectively says it. It doesn't literally say it, but it does effectively say it. Let's gamble on red. And red paid off. Nice. Yeah, let's grab that. Grab that. And anything good? Could do red again. Yeah, let's just do red again. Either, yep, don't get a bonus turn, but I still did some good damage. Oh, and getting more treat stones. That's the other nice thing with doing the delves, the full delves, is you do end up getting a lot of good rewards. I just usually do not take the time, which again is why I'm doing them on stream. Because then it's like a 2-in-1 kind of situation, and love getting more bang for my buck. Green would be good, but the issue is that there's too much green. Let's try and deal with it. Still too much green, but also let's just try and do that. Ooh, now that's just actually an issue. Oh no, that's just gonna get worse. Realize my issue a little bit. Purple could be an issue. Let's just hope for the best. Yay, it actually did it. And pop. And shuffle the board. Oh, perfect. Doesn't even matter what we do. They are already dead and they do not know it. Laughs an ultimate power. Okay. Ooh, blue would work. One more that's say ooh, brown would work. That's a perfect number. I could guarantee that would work just fine. And boom. Yeah, as I kind of said with on Monday, I do mean for these like daily streams to end up being a little bit more common. Where just me hopping on really quickly, doing my dailies, and then calling it good. But I have an issue with just like, I just don't feel like it that day kind of thing. Which isn't great. Because it's like, I should do it either way. But like, just some days I'm just like, nah. Which, like, to be fair as well, is still fair. Like, I shouldn't feel forced to do anything anyways. Anything useful? It's actually useful. But it's like, I want to try and be more consistent and stream more often. But I have a habit of just not doing that. Like I'm doing the same things either way. It's just like not doing a 2-for-1 special, basically. It's like there really isn't that many matches. Like 2 skulls on the field right now, so that's not gonna work. They turned green. Yeah, green to blue. Ooh, no, that's still plenty. Yeah, I guess I just normal bunch them. Yeah. I have a decent chance. Okay, good. And shuffle the board. And then go, you're already dead. You just don't know. I also have been noticing a lot with these streams. I do have a tendency to get a good amount of people watching on YouTube, which I will say I'm surprised, but I'm also very happy about it. Because it's like, it feels very like, aha, people are watching. I feel good kind of thing. And hopefully y'all are also enjoying it. But I am quite surprised. I'm quite surprised that like the discoverability seems to be better through YouTube than on Twitch, or it's just how I have my going live messages out on social media. Maybe it's a case that it just because it defaults to YouTube versus Twitch, because I think due to the order I have the links in or something like that. I don't actually know for certain. It will show the YouTube. You could just like hit something, it'll go to YouTube versus Twitch. It's like, wonder how much of that is, just due to ease of access. But that is something I really should look into, because I think it's cool. I just don't take the time to do that. Or I take a little bit of time and go, yeah, that's going to be a bit complicated. When did you turn into red? Round red. Yeah, I have a good chance for red. Still didn't mess it up, so that works. Yeah, that'll... And punch. Also, the fact that a lot of people end up watching on YouTube really goes to show I probably should set up like a YouTube bot or something to try and like do general messages or some form of, interactivity on the YouTube side of things, but that usually is a little bit more effort than the Twitch bots for fun tools and stuff. But it would be something I'd put on the already giant list of projects that I keep meaning to do, but I'm never going to end up doing. I mean, I will eventually get around to doing them. It just feels like I won't end up getting to them. Yeah, I guess I just punch. I should have taken the red. Whoops. Also, dang, just no good matches. Can't work that. Almost. Purple, probably. Yes, purple will work. Let's grab some mana first before I shuffle the board. Ooh, purple again. Yeah, let's just do purple. That'll work, and that'll finish you off. Perfect. Okay, this delve is done. Nice, nice, nice. What did we get? Ingot, chaos shards, I like those, glory, and some souls and a little bit of gold back. That's not too bad. What is Qatar's underground? Yeah, I don't know. So, collection. No. It's usually the easiest. Fangmore. Okay, they have Fangmore. I think I saw... right there. And I think I have most of that in. Do I not? Where is the... Oh, I passed that way long ago. No, I don't have many. I don't have pretty much any of them. I just have, like, the big guy. Okay, let's open some portals. Oh, nice. Okay, now we got 2. Or got the team of 4. I also probably don't... Yeah, it's like, I don't have the horde up very much, do I? The answer to that question was no. No, I do not. So yeah, let's grab some more. You don't need to, but I'm going to do it for the treasure. Get another one of those. I like that. And let's do the horde again. Drop some of that there. Okay, we at least got up to quality 5. It's not great, but it'll do for this. Let me just think. Quarter of a year. It'll take quite a while to loop back to Qatar, just because, you know, it's a different kingdom every week. And, like, there's, you know, there's a lot of kingdoms. Okay, back to Fangmore. A little bit farther. Ooh, big yawn. And then this will be pretty much the progress one. Basically, what I've started doing is I do a loot delve with the deep delve modifier for a lot of extra rewards. And then I do just one normal delve where I make some progress on one of the lower ones, or rather the delve of the week. Okay, so it's a bleed one. So let's do that. Damage. Skulls. You're a generator, so let's do it like that. Oops. And let's switch that again. Banners, probably Fangmore. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I would hope it would be Fangmore, however, and then I realized, oh no, that is Fangmore. Okay, just double checking, everyone's leveled up. Wonderful, wonderful. And let us get started. Ooh, that should be nice. Okay, like that. Do some damage there. It just needs skulls. If we could get some skulls, that'd be quite wonderful. Okay, there's a lot of yellow. So let's utilize that. Oh, dang it, like no red for me. Right. Okay, yeah, it's like you do bleed on a random. They have it bleed on random and when red gems match, but I don't have that. But that'd be actually kind of nice. Oh, dang it. I wanted that mana. I wanted that mana. Why? To punch you, of course. Hey, look, punching time. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it is just the perfect timing. Oh, they get to punch me. I didn't get to punch them. Purple has the boost. Love to see. Yeah, that should be good. Ah, they're not dead. Not dead yet. Just nearly dead. Yeah. Ah, dang it. Okay, punch. Hey, stop punching me. I'm supposed to be punching you. Blues. Oh, you stole my skulls that weren't there. Totally meant to do that. Stretch. Oh, stretch. Yep. I have so much hair just tangled up with me. It's a downside of having long hair. I like it most of the time, but there are definitely some times where it's like, why is it everywhere? I know why, it's because long hair. There are those stone bricks. And a punch. And yeah, let's just grab some of that. And do some damage. Okay. More skull, please. Perfect. I didn't see the bonus turn, but didn't matter. I got a bonus turn of skulls instead. Yeah. Some walls. It'll be harder to punch. So let's your boost 2 times. Nice. And let punch. It said harder. I guess not that much harder though. Okay. Red. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't take the opportunity to punch me, because then I couldn't have punched them. Okay, got some green. There's not much red. Actually, there's a surprisingly decent amount of red. And yeah, let's make brown or red based off of brown. But now there's 2 skulls. Gambit time. Yeah. We got really lucky there, because there were so many chances or cases where that could have easily went wrong. And by wrong, I just mean didn't give me a bonus turn or even skulls, but... I mean, at the very least, it worked. Also, now that I look at it, I see there are 6 people watching on YouTube, which I am quite happy with. Like... I'm honestly trying to think, like, why would there be so many people watching? Not, like, in a bad way, but just, like, I'm surprised, because usually I don't have many people watching. But I am happy about it. Wow, there really is, like, no matches. The downside is I'm almost done with, dailies here. Good old punch. And look, another punch. And... yeah... this should be just enough damage. Good. Guess that is also the downside of doing more short-form content. Shorter streams. Is that like by the time everyone is like, oh, this is fun, let me keep watching this, like I'm, you know, getting closer to the end. I definitely admire the people who tend to end up doing, like, weird, they didn't grab the bonus turn, that tend to grab or do the like 4 or 5 hour streams. Like, I wish I had that kind of focus, because that is also the biggest thing. Is I just have a tendency to just be like, okay, bored of this, on to the next thing. But I also rarely have like the next thing set up. But I think that'll be kind of one of the big things, is I will try and set different things up so that I can just be like, okay, we're done with this one for today. I'll end up switching to this other thing. And, like, it'll be different games, but at the very least, still me having fun and playing things. Versus just like, okay, that's good enough. Aw, dang it. Very unfortunate. That actually is a slight issue, actually. I forgot about the fact that it's delves, so I will now have one less. I also don't have the perfect run. Not that it matters much, this is literally the lowest difficulty, so the next time I do it, it'll be a-okay. I guess I'll just do that. Just need to do a little bit of damage. Yeah. Also, I get a bunch of ruins. Like, it's really the case of, like, if I need to farm any ruins or anything, I really need to make sure I'm doing both my delves a day. Because most of the time, I just end up not getting around to it. Because of, like, oh, I'll do it later, or I'll do it on stream, or, like, this XYZ thing. And then I just never get around to it. And it's like, dang it, I really should have gotten around to it. It's like, I want to. Because that's the biggest thing as well. It's not even a case of like, oh, I don't want to actually do this. It's just like, I want to do it, but just not like right now kind of thing. And then I just kind of forget about it. Actually, not even forget about it. I just kind of keep pushing it off until I'm too focused on something else. And then I forget about it. Slash, the other thing also then just takes up most of my day, and I'm just like, ah, dang it, there goes the day. I definitely wasn't, you know, just kind of having that happen yesterday, where I was like, I'm gonna do this little thing, and then it was 9 o'clock in the afternoon. I had fun at the very least. Not the end of the world. It is, however, a slight whoopsie-daisy, to say the least. Nothing. Yeah, I'll just do this. That surprisingly worked. I was like, there's no way to guarantee skulls to fall, but apparently luck was just on my side. Luck was not on this side though, but at least the pet food is something. Most of the time the merchant just says like junk or alright, and then the angel I swear is worse just because of how rare it is, because it's just like, you have choices between this thing and that thing for free. And it's like pet food or pet food. It's like, or it's like treasure maps and pet food. It's like, could you give me better options? It's like, you could give me really good things, but you're just like, well, what if I just gave you things you just didn't care for at all? Do that. And blow up those blocks. Don't mind if I do. I do enjoy. You didn't die. Don't worry, I can finish it off. Let me just clear those blocks. You had one more health. Oh, right, because I just exploded one. Okay, overkill, but overkill is overkill. I have no way to drop that exactly how much I need to. Now let's just grab some yellow. It's like, how do I want to play this? Yeah, do that. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Oh well. They shall all perish. I'm slightly off on my calculations. I took a calculated risk. Unfortunately, I'm actually really good at math, and yet I'm still really bad at math. Oh, yeah. Ugh. And I'm just dying over here as well. And get chaos shards, a lot of glory. Yeah, this is something. Oh, I'm so close to getting another random ingot a day. Those are quite nice. Okay, anything. Yep. Just some chaos shards, not even that much actually. And some more ingots, which are nice, because I do need a bunch more legendary. At least for a while, similar on the souls front. Eventually, I'll stop needing them. Granted, at some point, I will also start needing them in massive quantities. So that'll also be a thing. But at some point, I'm going to try and start farming gold over souls. But like right now, it's just the case that like I have a bunch of souls to do. Like I have still a ton of different characters to get up. Okay, I need to sort by level. Like, yeah. So it's like I have, you know, okay, let's just say 8. Okay, so there's 8 on each page. So that was 1 page, 2 page, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm actually still surprised it's going this long. 31, 32, 30, 32, and 2 more after times 8. So 32 times 8. That's too big of a number for me to try and do in my head, so let's just throw out the calculator. And that's kind of funny, 256. In this case, 258, because I have 2 more. And then each of those are going to take about 5,000 souls. I need roughly 1.3 million souls to level them all up. And I am at 80,000. So I'm legitimately at the point where it's just like I still have tons of more souls to actually get. Because I have so many characters still to level up, because I took a sizable break from the game. And like, things like this place. Okay, most of them still were. This wasn't here. Don't think they were there. And they weren't there when I took my break. So technically I was still semi-recent. Oh, and Nexus, yeah. Weren't there. But, so it's like, I didn't keep up with things, and as such, like, there's just so much. I can imagine, you know, joining in new. You're just trying to have to farm everything from fresh. I at least have, like, years and years of passive collection on my side. But at the same time, I don't know if there's any like good, like easy like new character thing at this point. But I do know the guild system. At the very least, as long as you can get gold weekly, which I haven't really been doing, you can help out with the guild tasks, and then everyone gets nifty rewards. It's why I don't really end up spending gold on literally anything besides like delves, I guess. Delves, the treasure hoards, and you know, anything else that just requires a lump sum. But anything that's just like chest keys or whatever, like I don't use gold for it. I use the gold on the tasks, because statistically the gold is then getting more souls or more whatevers than just me buying that number, just because it's going to going to the entire guild instead of just me. Which, let's see, yeah, we're back up. This time it actually took a little longer to get back up from the cooling. I should claim the rest of my seals. That's good. Oh, we're actually kind of close to the 10,000. I do hope at some point we end up hitting like the 20,000, but until we can consistently hit the 10,000, I don't think we'll end up hitting the 20,000. Oh yeah, actually, now that I think of it, 30 members, each with a limit of 2. So, technically we could get to 60,000 if everyone just did like all that they could. So technically it shouldn't be too difficult to get to 20,000. It still is going to be difficult just because we don't have everyone going to their max capacity. And that's perfectly fine. This is a fairly relaxed and fairly casual guild. But at the same time, we're still trying to make sure we're at least semi active so that everyone else gets decent benefits from it. Actually, though, I do want to see... We do have more towers to defeat. I might actually do some more of that. Guild. Yeah, like most of... We got only about like a third of the people getting to the towers, but we still have about pretty much almost over 75% actively doing something. It just might not do too much, which is fair. Like I'm not gonna be one to just like, oh, out you go. Like the only reason I'll pick someone is that they haven't been on for a month. And that is pretty much the only reason I'm kicking at this point. Once we get to the point where we are all not out, once I'm out of people who are just inactive, then I might start trying to look for people who aren't actively helping the guild. Or, you know, like, they're doing a little bit, but not really much. Because those people, it's like, okay, I'll, you know, start having to trim down those. But until we clean out the the completely just not active people, and then also until I actively am more active, I can't really blame anyone. Or, you know, like, oh, you're not active, as I also am not very active, so until I am more consistent, hey, you may punch me, then don't think I would necessarily be going like, ah, yes, you need to do more while I take another 2-week break. But I'm getting at least better at being on my routines and keeping up on things, which is important. Do 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 do. Yeah, we okay, 381, okay. I need 320 divided by 8. Oh, but I need 40 kills. I don't think we'll be able to get through stage 8 this time around. It's surprising, actually. I feel like usually we do get through it. No, I don't. I want to say, yeah, usually we get to the arcanes. No, we usually get up to the arcanes. Maybe we just, I don't know. Maybe that's what I also should do, is make a nice spreadsheet that just keeps track of how well we did, or how well we do each week. Okay. Despite the fact that I do actually have like a good amount of people watching right now, I think I'm going to call it a stream, and then I'm going to finish editing and getting those videos up eventually. Because it still probably won't get done today, but I'm going to try and get that done. I've focused the candle. That was my... I should get this done, but I don't want to necessarily get it done. By playing this for a little bit, and I got the dailies I wanted done. I believe I'm not missing anything. I probably am missing something, but yeah. So I'll definitely say a big thanks to everyone who showed up. The fact that I have about 9 people watching it feels darn amazing, I will say. And hopefully I can be more consistent. Maybe, not time consistent, but at the very least, streaming more days than I'm not. And I hope you all will be able to enjoy my next stream, and I hope it'll be soon for you all. Till next time. Realize I should just plug my thing. I have my Discord linked down below, so you can join the Discord to chat and all that. Also down below, there's a bunch of other links, donations, website. I have a fun little website. It's a really bad website. I made it myself. That's how you know it's... yeah, got tongue-tied. But yeah, I have a little website. It's not really great, but it does showcase all my little different other things, like all my different projects, all my other stuff. The projects list is not updated because I have way too many projects and I do not want to take all the time to post all those projects on the website, so I just don't. Even though I say, hey, I should update my list of projects, I'm like, but what if I didn't? Okay. Before I get distracted again, thank you everyone once more, and till next time. Bye-bye!